Week of comebacks or go home. 3 top giants in European football, amounting 26 trophies in the Champions League, will be seeking to either come back or go home. Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Liverpool are these teams. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Follow us on all social media platforms on X, Facebook, Instagram, and then on TikTok. Fresh Studios Kickoff.
Yeah, collection.
Bejo so many.
And I'm watching it.
Fine nigga.
Dunga,
Yeah,
let
collection.
me start with you.
Yeah.
This week, are you expecting comebacks?
Oh yeah, especially Barcelona's game.
Especially Barcelona.
That's the game. I have that zeal and that passion. So listen, they can do the comeback.
What of Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain?
Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain. Listen, do you want me to say this thing again?
Bro, I want your opinion.
It's done and dusted.
It's done and dusted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you don't hope anyone.
Oh, that.
Okay. Ken, my man, far side of the. So who is saying? Are you expecting comebacks?
Yes, of
Which
course.
side?
Real Madrid. Of course, this is Real Madrid and this is the Champions League. So if you're expecting comeback and there is no Real Madrid,
Then there is no comeback.
Exactly. So definitely Real Madrid, we are coming back. And the news reaching me right now says Mbappe had discomfort into went to my training.
That is
Real Madrid fan deep down will be any aje. Oh, deep down on kind of credit show. But will be any aje. Now some Mbappe and started game with so they are. Trust me on this. Yes. Yes, Mbappe is a bad player. But you all know, I think we have to find time and go into this. Yes. And on the other side, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, I say Barcelona girlfriends. It's anytime I try to predict and I say me Gina Atletico Echino. I'm not even from. But this particular one Champions League, Wanda Metropolitano there. Nah. Barcelona beshe. ATM beshe. Barcelona here 3 goals. ATM beshe will be home.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be a difficult job for Barcelona. And on my back line is so crying.
Oh, okay.
And it's a whole lot. ATM at home. Barcelona with this their defense, they will score, but ATM will possibly score.
Okay, so that means you're expecting a comeback from either Real Madrid or Barcelona, hopefully.
No, a comeback from Real Madrid, but Barcelona no comeback.
Okay.
But Liverpool game is done and dusted.
It's done and dusted. Okay, so I like the way you people are stating things. I say, Munina, what can Liverpool for number? Now Liverpool here one day.
Must we explain something for you?
I wonder.
But before then, the results from the first leg at the various stadiums, Barcelona lost 2-0 against Atletico Club de Madrid. It was Spotify Camp Nou. And Real Madrid has also lost 2-1 against Bayern Munich at the Santiago Bernabeu. Liverpool travel all the way to Parc des Princes. They could lose it 2-0 against Paris Saint-Germain. Dunga, let me start with you.
Yeah.
Let's start with the tough and the biggest game on Tuesday night. Barcelona, Atletico Club de Madrid. Cost Wanda Metropolitano. How do you see the game?
Listen, Atletico Madrid meeting Barcelona always give us a big game and an exciting moment. We get it from those kind of games. And, Barcelona lost 2-0 against Atletico in a crucial game and a controversial thing like that. Looking at Barcelona, someone can sit at the back and say Barcelona lost that game because of the red card. But listen, one thing about football, we don't use because, we don't use anchor.
Nah.
It's not in football.
It doesn't work that way.
Listen, you pray for favor, I do mine. When we move to the field and we go to the field, whatever thing that will happen there, between men, win, lose, and draw. It is a winner draw now, listen. That's the reason why I bought umpire. Meaning say when ya and I point you will suffer. Barcelona have been beating. No, Barcelona had been beating Atletico here and there this season. Wow, bonus. So Atletico coming to this game, listen. I said Barca finding it difficult because what studied Diego Simeone, Oshia Barcelona, or Yenema be on a tactics. For him to go a 2-goal lead, listen, not over 12 and air day so man. But there is a Barcelona team at Atletico scored them 4-0. But it was rather unfortunate for Atletico for Barcelona not to qualify. because that 3 goals to nil na Barcelona share when if you went to man qualify no. It tells you how Diego Simeone is when it comes to defending. And I know say he will be defending that 2 goals by Barcelona with this attacking threat. And then the kind of football or call a man down they played against Atletico. Listen, this is a game I'm expecting Barcelona to do something.
You're expecting Barcelona to do something.
Yeah.
Okay, KN. Barcelona has met Atletico de Madrid twice in the Champions League final stages, which is 2014, 2016. All the time, Atletico triumphed over Barcelona. 2014, Uniframe. 2016, was also Uniframe. This time around, Odikan 2 goals ahead already. Did you see Barcelona doing something, or Atletico be maintaining steez now?
Atletico will maintain. History will repeat. Nah, I'm not in support of no Mokase. Obi win game afterwards. Normally, share referees, penalty, and insensitive. Obi any why you penalty man or center. Obi answer why you penalty man or center. You have to attack and one your penalty.
Yeah, sure.
So what you say? Until we all benefited from penalty, attack him more. And me who say Barca fans ni here and a red card. They attacked you a possible goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely, that means they attacked you more. Oh, one casa home, Spotify Camp Nou. And so you coming back to Wanda Metropolitano, as your friend is saying. So you coming back to Wanda Metropolitano is a big task for Barcelona. And with how Diego Simeone, we've known him over the years for the defensive mentality, anyhow, or lining up in defense. Barca have the threat or more the force to push. But can you assure me, sir, with this Barcelona defense, and this boy, Diego Simeone in the banner or Bobo no money papa to say team and papa? I'm telling you, he is the only guy I can say that he has passed the nepotism test. Favoritism na papa the Bobo.
He's a baller.
You see, and with those crosses, little crosses, they will be compacted. Actually, Barcelona will attack. They will definitely attack. But can you tell me, sir, with this high line, with this Barcelona defense, it's about no tough flanks, not so much. Simone in a manner for crosses to Solot now. Do Barcelona have the men to stand against it? Absolutely no. So definitely Barcelona will score, but they cannot stop.
They are not going to stop Atletico from qualifying. So you see, it's
Barca might win 2-1, 1-0, but for Barcelona to qualify.
One thing I want us to also talk about is Pau Kubasi's absence in the game. We all know the role Kubasi played in Barcelona's backline. We all know Juma Kubasi here with Sean, and he missing this game at this crucial stage. Dunga, do you see it affecting Barcelona?
Yeah, it will. Because looking at Pau Kubasi's performance and his influence at the back of Barcelona's defense and I think he stand tall. Looking at Pau Kubasi from last season, this season, even from last 2 seasons, that guy is doing very well for Barcelona. And his absence is going to cost Barcelona. By Barcelona, the positive aspect of this is Barcelona having Hansi Flick at the bench because he's a tactician. He knows how to like create something. You understand? Because offer Barcelona and cry. I don't think so. Ukraine will GD or Barca team manager need GD on the team. And so the Ukraine DBA the kind of footballer and the kind of work he's doing for the team. And for him to conjure a magic and get like good thing out of the players, I think he can do it. But yeah, because Martin started as a left back, and we all saw the kind of football he's playing. Or then the center back and collection. This guy has been brilliant. Until for Hansi Flick not getting Pau Kubasi in the collection, a bad thing. But that man, I trust him.
Frankie de Jong is back. I think Atletico Pubel don't be losing, and Pubel ain't affected. Hanko is around, Jimenez, all the boys are around except for Pubel. Pubel Baje Hanko, who was injured in the first leg, which I think will be available and back for the game. Frankie de Jong, KN, who is a Frankie de Jong addition to the setup this time around?
Definitely. Because Frankie de Jong need paid repair, top notch. When they are on their best, I think they are the best in the world. People that come close to them, maybe Vitinha and João Neves. I mean, those pair and that pair, I'm gonna be back close when Frankie de Jong and Pedri are their best. But in a nutshell, they make a question and say the method we own Barcelona with Pedri and Frankie de Jong in addition, they will definitely dominate. So what you say? And to going forward now, 1 or 2 minutes of actually no, cause Paul Kubasi out, even with Paul Kubasi inside. Somewhere to your so what you say?
Ring general inside.
Araujo will be back, right? It's Araujo in the very
definitely
Araujo, when you know team, you're expecting him to be free, but he's not living, up to maybe you're expecting or not. But I think one way Araujo beat me, avoid this second leg pan. Yes, sir. Also, I'm mobile bringing in Solot. Atletico may defend it. Normal counter to the flanks, crosses, Solot heading. Hona Araujo super bound for so. Because Ujai Garcia, so I expect more from Araujo. This is a perfect opportunity on finding 2 arms and grab it.
Your prediction?
It's a slim win for Barcelona.
Oh, okay.
It's a slim win. Let's say 1-0 or a 2-1 win for Barcelona.
Dunga, what's your take on the game? Your prediction?
I see a red card in the game.
You see a red card in the game? Oh, okay.
Barcelona will carry the day.
Okay.
And Barcelona will qualify.
Should we expect any controversies from the side of the referees again? And I say
not the referees, but
game
a player is going to spark something in the game, and that will lead to the controversies.
I like where you are coming from. Okay, Tidunga, let's move away from Wanda Metropolitano, then travel all the way to Liverpool, Merseyside Mountain. So Liverpool will be playing at Anfield, hosting the current defending champions, Paris Saint-Germain.
You mentioned my name, I started laugh. I see the eye they look at me.
Oh, do you see Liverpool doing something out of this game?
Listen, playing at Anfield, I know Anfield is a venue. Listen, when it comes to the Champions League, it's a different atmosphere because they did a comeback against Barcelona. You understand? Yeah. Barca winning 3 goals to 0 at home, and they doing the comeback 4 goals to 0 against Barcelona. So you can have that ambition. It's a my comeback. But listen, is it the same squad that we come back against Barcelona now? Now say Anslot, the banker. You know me, I normally call him the banker. Or no, never be that come back. The boys never come back. The kind of football the players are playing shows that they don't have faith in the coach. I hear me one say Anslot is still the manager for Liverpool. By now, we're saying you're permanent. Because the kind of work he's doing for the team, listen, I don't see any positive results in his work. But still now, that's what you want. Wait, Mark, I say, Liverpoolians, mostly, coaches, more time for them to put things together. So that we are outsiders, no need that mentality. They say, coach, na baby fail. That's the reason why I'm confident judging club by the first season, second season, the same thing, but they give him time for him to do the wonders he does for the club. Till they know, say, Anslot is going to do the same. But listen, one thing about coaching, team Ninja, he's working. And if the results are not coming, you need to find a different alternative. And that's the reason why Liverpool because this game, playing against PSG, last year we saw Liverpool against PSG. Liverpool gave PSG a tough time. But this is not a fala. I'm call Pack the Princess. We were watching something here. Listen, Bossa for almost 6 minutes behind the crochet. Telling you something is missing in the Liverpool team. So the coach needs to find the antidote for it. Else, listen, I said it's a PSG best Liverpool. This kind of football,
Liverpool travel to Turkey. Emma Galatasaray 1 goal to 0. Obey come back no fish and 4 goals to 0. This time around, we travel to Paris. Akwaji 2 goals to 0. You still don't have a hope.
Football in 1+1. Kenya said the Yankee Becca said Liverpool we are to but this is PSG, of course. Team and the average age currently 26 years. And they are playing some fantastic football in Europe.
They have fantastic players.
The coach
is a fantastic coach.
My brother. Liverpool, they have a lot to do. Edmore Hopper. And Omanyam final rhythm. And at this particular point, I had dual Champions
Yeah,
League.
final,
And I think I'll be
final,
fine over
yeah,
them.
yeah.
PSG didn't start well in the group stages, but you drew, the knockout phases. You can see that this is a team that is ready to face the competition. And now when I finish, you do about first league stage. Now you do know if you have the men and you don't even have the coach, you need to be ball.
Yeah.
But Liverpool set up no men ne woman why not be ball.
That's a more Florian Wirtz.
Faran Vedi and
Eti
Nemesis
Emfa Isaac Crowley Yenka.
Yeah, so Coco
Mohamed Salah.
Okay.
bench
Salah no so be paying. So yes, so Coco.
player. He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
But I want to feature with this
Obviously,
match.
feature. I'm call Park the Prince cry.
He has nothing to offer. He has shown from the start of the season.
Hey, you want 50 million pounds?
Why that is
At
all
this
your shit
particular
you
point
give
in time,
me.
he has nothing to offer.
He has nothing
I'm
to
telling
offer.
you. The coach himself at the bench has nothing to offer the team. Was shown in several matches. Who said he's not the man. You will do how man. Some mediocre players, he can do more.
Yeah.
But all man established players, and great coaches in the bit work with established players. So what I say, and so what charm who say, what you share with man to many we are obeying their baby. But so on one casabe share the and it's lot at rest.
So, what's your take? Your prediction?
Liverpool not draw a game we want. Our Anfield PSG be disappointing.
Pa.
darling.
Nothing. Liverpool to me the shit.
Liverpool for the past 20 years don't go ball more possession 25%.
This is the
For the
first
last
time.
time out.
Ache.
The coach, the coach is the problem. And that's how many
That's
the
it.
players know.
That's it.
Coach, and a slot.
How can you tell me say Kekes is better than Robertson?
How? Yeah,
listen, how?
something different. Oh, definitely. Who are coaching licenses? You have, the qualification to do the job. You qualify for the job. I'm not. But we have some basis. The layman sees and see. This thing works. Just like
the chances.
Kekes.
Just like Real Madrid situation. What else here?
Unim coach here in Mche.
Yedim show.
Ah,
Yedim
Mche.
cancel. What else here? And a slot, Adjumano Sumano.
Sumano. And a coach on any Cobana Crown experience wise.
What else here? What else here?
And a slot.
What else here?
Mismatch.
And to know, say, if something is happening on the patch or on the pitch, now what's the coach to make it kind of once Sunday, my brother is man.
It is a comeback in the bar, then I'll be.
Emba.
What if?
Emba.
What if you're not expecting
Emba.
a
A bar, never bet in a upright if we natural.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now, meaning some member patch. And my Liverpool nada. Oh, you Liverpool ni me catch all. Come on, really try na we. We are now really. Also want to
Really?
oh, you Liverpool ni me catch all. Expect less. Oh, you Liverpool ni come na come catch all. Say expect less. Emfa. Ya wani ma go ha no kwe go ha ne kan ya oti a obutimi fu ehye wo hi ni se video ya ho be swipe obukura be fu be di matter. But that is the honest truth. You people have nothing to offer. Did not ko hwe obo ko hwe ne so ko hwe no magim na beda. Gitum say this season anko yie. Then move on.
Okay, Luga.
Listen.
You take on the game.
Oh, I said it earlier. Oh, listen. No. This is not a game for me.
Okay. But then if anything comes out of the game, I'll still have you both here.
Look, listen, don't go. One thing, if you are playing football and things are not going well on the field of play, one thing that gingers a player, a coach. Which when you show coach now, the demeanor from the coach at the touchline and a bit determine the kind of improvement our opinion of field. So, but our bank are not in the session and it is listen. Emma Murabia.
Say you can run out of options. Seeing a last season Guardiola.
Yeah.
Guardiola to be running out of options. I've got also regret not to one year. Sometimes the human was Sama, you can't do anything.
Listen, at that moment, when Pep Guardiola normally goes to the press conference, he don't talk. But banker we okotena one mark listen cho do as if say oh yeah juma
Cho no way.
Listen,
No show Kasabi.
Okay, so you are not expecting anything.
Nothing, bro. Yeah.
Let's move all the way to Allianz Arena.
Yeah.
Germany, the capital of Germany. Bayern Munich ever hosting the giants in the tournament, Real Madrid. the Los Blancos, the White Angels. Man, boom, running
Of course, this Real Madrid.
Yeah, first leg was 2-1 against Real Madrid. This time around, it happened with Allianz Arena. Let me start with KN Madrid. Yeah, I know it's a Madrid.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, Tennessee, Ukraine,
Yeah,
I mean,
huge
Casa, Sonnet.
Let's take it from there. Madrid, Bayern Munich. What's your take on the game?
First leg was a 2-1 scoreline. Or her scoreline, I have a ball game now. I heard it my say Real Madrid didn't play nothing. But statistically, we share how a game is going. And we had the kind of goals are buying crying. I to say it was from some individual errors. Madrid even created more big chances than Bayern did. So
Yeah, four big chances.
But at
Bayern
the end of the
23.
what I say, but at the end of the day, Neuer stood, giant in the game for Bayern Munich. So I think Courtois out will be a big blow to us again in the second leg. But I'm expecting Lunin to, improve upon last match and I said in the last performance now. I'm expecting Lunin to, do more. And the message that is going around this particular time we are shooting the video, they say Kylian Mbappe is feeling some discomfort. What I say, exactly, you can say that. But we've seen Vinicius Junior work with Bellingham, we are successful. Vinicius Junior work with Karim Benzema, we are successful. Vinicius Junior worked with Kylian Mbappe a whole lot of controversy. So what I say, and my expectation as a Madrid fan, honestly, it will form. But of course, this is Real Madrid and this is the Champions League. So you will think you will beat my remontada or Champions League, man. My brother, why are you laughing?
how you just beat your chest and say
This is Real Madrid.
but the kind of word that comes from your mouth, they say
you
win what for?
Oh, see. Almost say, when Real Madrid, they come back, we had the men.
Yeah.
That's just yeah. Your keeper, our form. Every player had form. Every time then we will tell them, say, be ready for comeback. Of course, Atletico back with the defense. One front, Atletico defense.
Yeah.
Don't come and don't take three. So what you say? It's me catch us like this is Real Madrid. Might be just near the child on Yakola. So what you say? Anytime I say, my expectation will from a sign near 1 or 2 B. But bro,
Madrid is
baller Bayern the boy money who you know. It took Neuer on that day. It could have been a different story. But I will not use that as an excuse. I'm expecting more from the boys. Mbappe, I was discomfort of one international movement.
13 goals this season in the Champions League for Real Madrid.
Yes.
That's one of the Madrid that do the movie.
Yes.
And you are wishing him out of the game.
I'm not wishing him. Mbappe was discomfort, said the Madrid extra, and a lot of big Madrid platforms are reporting the best say, I'm for Mbappe. I'm not saying say Mbappe the B. I'm not in support of that. But I'm saying say once a player is in discomfort, let him sit at the bench and watch. So what you say? What you say? We have the men. We have the. What's the Madrid team? My catch will say, Madrid team near Honor. Ye ni akula o mi ni.
Oh, that.
Say emrenu do a Kamavinga be ba be bo abo ni yie. So what you say? Enti Mbappe yare man interest men for so no.
That's against City what na nche fa.
What I say? And this is the game we love most. Anytime they are writing Madrid off, then we show them this is why we are Real Madrid. And a very, very big game. I'm expecting, an improved performance from Madrid side.
Okay.
They wasted a lot of chances. Same way Bayern also did the same. Also wasted a lot of chances. But over Madrid aspect now, they were not clinical. Obibeka said, Manuel Neuer, his, flowers, he did amazing. But it was this same Neuer. What you say?
You are hoping so.
When yes, I didn't play a bit much. When we met him, he didn't do that, and we scored him.
Yeah, definitely.
What you say? We can say Tony Cruz no Omenia excuses baby. But with Jude Bellingham back.
And you are missing Tchouaméni in this game. Tchouaméni is by far the best midfielder in your team this season.
Good.
Mobile losing him ahead of this game.
Good.
And also so one blow for Real Madrid.
A big blow. But I think, Tchouaméni in a row, even in the first leg, and I didn't see much of Tchouaméni. The one who came in and bossed our midfield for us was Jude Bellingham. So I expect, the Kamavinga, Vardy, Jude Bellingham, and let's say Thiago Pitach.
Okay.
That form midfield.
Okay.
Then more say Gonzalo Garcia or her. Yambo Garcia, Yambo Vinicius and Kamo. Brahim Diaz, that means we need to, take your midfield back of free. And definitely a better Thiago Pitach. Near the Kamavinga in 6. Near bought Favadi, near bought Jude Bellingham Akano, near bought Brahim Diaz, near bought Gonzalo Garcia, near bought Vinicius Junior. Esi say ya mo mehebo.
Kai.
Agroni fam.
Abeche.
Agroni fam.
Abeche.
Oh, na mo hwa match samba pempien. Me ana me person make say Mbappe problem. What you say ba mo mehebo.
Kaso a problem. Kaso a problem.
I'm not scared to say Mbappe is the problem.
He's the problem of Barcelona Real Madrid team.
A player giving you this amount of goal.
Yeah.
It's not what I say. It's not easy to put all the blame on him. But one way or the other, he's one of the major causes.
The entire maker say Mbappe, on a Real Madrid team no. Ubet maka say was 13 goals again. 13 goals won't mean him because or can be team na fix it like a team 11 players on ko ball no nie. Mbappe any team where we see different Real Madrid. The moment Mbappe be with team numbial, na se bibia sesan. Even if you are a neutral person and watch Real Madrid, you see something is different or something is out of this team. One players, Pitachi, a young guy or Kien. So oje pass. Na Mbappe frena. Akrani say, bia obeye bibi kura ni yemeti machine. Apia ball no dia mano. The reason why I make us assembly Kien, we have been playing. We know that big aura, big player who team the kind of influence or what Onyano or young boys so. Obi betima take a chance and obi betima take it forward say obi bobo no. By Ohe Mbappe need the position Mbappe is obi piaman and Mbappe no so betima will say Vini abiem play the ball to Vini. Mbappe will try to shoot from that angle.
Selfishness.
You understand? And due to that, Vini also will get a ball and he will try to do the same thing because who knows collection or Kian, I have the same power. I have the same skill that you are having. The same man. You understand? That's the reason why Madrid air falling like that.
So do you think, sir?
Yeah.
Also, the entire person me did blame Mbappe personally, sir. I think this bad down to coaching.
Oh yeah, I understand. You can see Sesenke ABI Ancelotti Mbappe wouldn't have do whatever thing he's doing right now. But one thing about big boys, Mbappe or that controlling like suban no wonu mu say baby obekobia o pese onu nye superior and KN ye nyina ye wenye obia na ne suban ye Brazilians no mo team no buy na Hendrick anya boni biambo. Don't you think say Brazilians no be win because Hendrick or national team asset your France players who are buy no they have that mentality say one be a big boy. But Brazilians no nim say Vini na a big boy and na buy no kra no wama Rodrigo nya boni bimbo. And that's Rodrigo a good player. But mostly Real Madrid attacking won't was able to top because of how selfish and how you don't track back. Vinicius, Vinicius or say chances. But one thing you can't take it from Vinicius and tracking back. Madrid winning the 2 Champions League, Vinicius tracking back. Or one left back, Vinicius. But Mbappe by say if you watch the first leg of this encounter, Carbos in the first half, Vinicius was off. Ojibwana also was selfish. But the introduction of Jude Bellingham, because Jude blend attacking and midfield. Into Onojibwa, he initiate attack and he defends too.
At the same time, now Mbappe game.
Because Ochenyi the play of Real Madrid. Also, he pitach near the
goal. So don't you think that the midfield was the problem in the first half?
The midfield was the problem, but attacking too was not doing anything. Because if the midfield is not supplying the ball to you guys, what do you have to do?
I think all
track
our
back.
Players, our forward line players, all wasted chances equally.
Oh, they all did that. But I'm saying, this is not the first game. Yeah.
The last match of the week, Arsenal will be hosting Sporting Lisbon all the way from Portugal, Emirates Sports Stadium. Lunga, what's your take on the game?
Sporting get goal in this game, and I see Sporting causing a havoc at Emirates Sports Stadium concerning Arsenal's last result they had against Bournemouth. I see them doing something in the game.
Okay, until you see Sporting causing surprises on the day.
Yeah.
All right, KN,
Brother,
how do you see the game?
it's an easy win for Arsenal.
Chop crab.
Yeah, Sporting they form then na home the
Yeah.
And Arsenal so they had a loss in their last Premier League game over the Emirates. So they are coming like a hungry lion with the ball. So it's an easy win for Arsenal. Qualification to the next stage.
Okay. Dunga sees surprises. KN sees Arsenal is an easy chop for Arsenal. Week of either coming back or going home from these various teams. We've shared our ideas, we've talked, we've had conversations. If you agree with us, you can also let us know. If you don't agree with us, you can also let us know in the comment sections. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to do so. And follow us on all social media platforms. On X, Facebook, Instagram, and then on TikTok. Fresh Studios Kickoff.